I've got a message to share. This is extremely important. Somebody needs to hear this. And it is my prayer that this message reaches the ears of the person that needs to hear it and it's a benefit to them. That message is that you need to take care of yourself first. Sounds simple. I know it does. It sounds so simple. But every day we go through life doing the exact opposite. And why is that? The reason for that is because we've been taught since we were youngsters that self-sacrifice was a really, really great thing. It's in all the movies, it's on all the TV shows, you hear about it. All the stories that you hear, the feel-good stories, it's all about somebody sacrificing themselves for somebody else, sacrificing themselves for a greater good. But I would like to offer you this. If you're going through some things and life seems to be kind of hard and you're catching it on a daily basis, 3 tips on how to make your life easier. Tip number 1, take care of yourself first. Tip number 2, take care of yourself first. Tip number 3, take care of yourself first. Get it? Take care of yourself first. Take care of yourself, your life's going to be a whole lot easier. Trust me on this. This was something I had to learn. It wasn't easy because I was taught that self-sacrifice, putting other people before yourself, was the way to go. But when you stop and think about it, how can you help somebody else if you don't take care of yourself? It's like when you get on the plane and they tell you if the cabin pressure should change, oxygen mask will fall from the ceiling. Put your mask on first before attempting to help someone else. If you have a small child with you, put your mask on first before you try to help the child. Why? Because if you grab the mask and try to put it on a child and you run out of oxygen and you passed out, now you got 2 people there that can't breathe because you didn't help yourself before you try to help somebody else. Get yourself in where you need to be mentally, physically, emotionally. I know sometimes it may seem like it's being selfish, but you deserve it. And it's logical. If you don't do that, you're no good to anybody else. You know when they say 2 heads are better than one? That's 2 complete people are better than one. If you're not complete, then what you have is a situation where you have 2 people who need each other to accomplish the things that one person could accomplish if that person is complete. So there's no advantage there. It's actually a loss. You're actually losing something. So if you have 2 complete people, you can accomplish things. But if you have 2 incomplete people, you're struggling trying to get what you need from the other person just to do the things that you should be able to do by yourself. So in essence, if you want to help somebody, the best thing that you can do is take care of yourself. If you want to be a better parent, take care of yourself first. If you want to be a better sibling or friend, take care of yourself first. If you want to be a better employee, take care of yourself first. Just about any situation, matter of fact, every situation in life, when you're dealing with other people, the most beneficial thing that you can do is make sure that you're good to go first. I remember being in the military and in the infantry, and when we had our weapon systems with us, and our thing was you had to bring as much firepower to the battlefield as possible. And everybody had a different component. Sometimes people had different pieces of the same weapon system. So in order for us to be completely effective, everybody had to get there. And the more people that didn't make it to where we were trying to go, the less effective we were as a group. So the biggest contribution that you can make to the group was by doing your part, taking care of yourself, and bringing what you had to the battlefield. Well, now we're talking about a battlefield of life, and everyone has a contribution that they can make. You have a contribution that you can make, and the only way that you can make that contribution is by getting yourself in position, getting yourself where you need to be, taking care of yourself so that you can bring your contribution to the battlefield of life. Take care of yourself. Anything less than that is taken away from someone else. You actually hurt the group if you can't do that. So it's not being selfish. It's not being inconsiderate. You know, it's not being a not nice person. In fact, it's the exact opposite. Take time out, stop, get yourself right, emotionally, physically. Take care of you so that you can be a benefit to someone else. Take care of yourself.